Now this is a very sleek style, a very wide stance with a big Mazda logo with a nice grille, and you can see on the headlights this is what it looks like for the Mazda 3. Whether it's the sedan or hatchback, it does look the same in the front. What is distinguished will be at the back. When the hatchback, you can see on the side, this is a dark blue, navy blue body paints. I personally like the special signature Mazda red or black on black on the rims, or the white. Those are my colors, but I do feel this is a timeless color, and I know a lot of people love this color. You have the Michelin, very beautiful rim design, Michelin 18-inch. The difference between a hatchback is that it have a lower roof line going down, and you can see the hatchback, it has these taillights. Now this car actually have dual exhaust on both sides, one on the left, one on the right. Now look at the back here, it does give you some decent storage space, and then you can fold back down on the seats to offer more space. So it's very easy, you just press and pull, and then you get more space. All right, it fall flat a little bit, maybe a little tilt. It's a Mazda 3 emblem here, power windows, and it offers 3 seats, and then there's an armrest in the middle. Now unfortunately on this price range, you're not going to get any power outlet, you're not going to get any ventilations, but that's okay. I mean, this is a very typical, reasonable in this category. That's what it looks like. Now once I come in, you can see the typical steering wheel of the Mazda. Everything is very high-end. That's what I like about Mazda, is that everything is very functional. It looks the bang for the buck, and it has Bose system, power locks, mirrors, power mirror adjustments. What I appreciate is the fact that you have all front and back one touch up, one touch down windows. That's not always the case. Some of these car brands will only give you the front of the touch up, one touch up down, but the back you have to kind of like have to pull your hands to get it up there. And this is where the jewel is. It has the 6-speed manual gearbox. I drove it now. Good acceleration, good rafting. 2 cup holders in the front and a power charging station right here. And then it has the armrest that has a decent pocket. There's power outlet right here, horn slots, and here's the ventilation, all the buttons. I still like these knobs, you know. And then there's the glove box, and you can see the monitors right here. And let me turn, and then this one comes with a sunroof. You can see the clouds, and there's the visor for glasses. The lights are here. Okay, now let me turn on the clutch and the engine, start engine, and you can see the digital. So you can see the dashboard, the speedometer, everything's in here, and that's what it looks like. Now the only drawback in my opinion is I do like this car in terms of acceleration. It's good revving engine, very smooth gearbox, and it's just so fun to drive, and I'm so glad Mazda still offer this. The only thing I'm not really a fan, and I'll already give them the feedback, is that the heated steering wheel is always only heated on the 9 to 3 quadrant like a clock. Sometimes my hands like to be here or here, and then you don't get any heated. Like other brands, the whole steering wheel is heated, but for Mazda it's always the case, whether it's a different model. All of them are 9 to 3. That's the one major drawback that I don't like. The infotainment system, sometimes I feel like the loading is a little bit slow and it's not intuitive. Kind of not really my kind of fan in terms of switching radio station, but that's just me. But still, compare, it's very minor. Seats are very comfortable, good, with good lumbar support. Another thing, you know, I do like the hatchback design. However, sometimes you got to give is that I do see there's a blind spot on the pillar at the back, as you can see from the screen, is that you can see that the roof line is getting lower at the back, so people who are taller sitting in the back might not be getting the headspace. And also you can see a little bit of the blind spot. So the pillar is super fake. However, you do get lane changing warning and other stuff, or 360 camera when you park, so that should be okay. And this vehicle is not super big, so it's okay. But those are the minor stuff. But otherwise, I think it's a total package. If you're still looking in a sedan or hatchback segment, you don't want to drive SUVs, I feel like Mazda. Currently, I see a Mazda Canada website, a basic Mazda 3 comes at 26,000 MSRP Canadian dollars plus tax, which I feel that in this day and age, if you can get a basic car starting at less than 30,000, and is a great option. All right, special shout out to Mazda3, Mazda Canada, for giving us this Mulverney team to test drive and get a feel for it for a week. Mulverney out.